Hello, it's me. I am the one and only Wild Hair 83. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and checking me out. Want to come and put a little commentary on this ranked match episode today. Want to come and talk to you about how I feel about Tekken so far and how I feel about the inclusion of Clive Rossfield, the most controversial video game DLC character I think ever. That's the way it seems anyway, if you pay any attention to all the social buzz going on out there. But yeah, I'm going to talk about all of that today. First, I want to just start out by saying right now my retro gaming setup is still on hiatus. What it is my room. Basically, I'm waiting to have some work done to the interior of my room, and so like things have been out of place for a while. And so, but I got the good old. What it did was it gave me time to dust off my PlayStation 5. Yeah, dust it off. Cause see, if you pay attention to my video, my channel, I am not a modern gamer. You know, I don't claim to be a modern gamer. I'm a retro gamer. I love retro gaming. However, retro gaming has been put on hold for a minute. It's been put on ice. And I got Tekken just a couple of months ago. I was real late getting into the game. You know, it came out in January, like around my birthday, and I didn't get the game until like August. So. You know, so so I want to talk about really quick. I want to talk about my experience with Tekken so far. Do like a review, if you will. I love Tekken. This is my favorite fighting game as of this moment right now. I also want to talk a quick moment about Virtua Fighter. I want to tell you that I'm very, very excited that Sega decided to just drop that shit on us like an anvil in one of them old cartoons, you know, while we're Wile E. Coyote, we're running around, and all of a sudden Sega just drops this big ass anvil on us, you know, that is Virtua Fighter, and all this Virtua Fighter news. Like we got Virtua Fighter 5 Revo coming out. That trailer for Virtua Fighter 6 looks 6. I'm sorry, whoops. I meant the Virtua Fighter 6 trailer looked sick. Was what I was trying to say. And I am just super stoked. I cannot wait for Virtua Fighter 6. Virtua Fighter Revo, for all y'all need to know, is coming out on my birthday. So that is going to be a treat. That is going to be at least something to look forward to on that dreary day. Yes. And so I'm very excited about Virtua Fighter. But anyway, but getting back to Tekken. So as of right now, Tekken is my favorite fighting game. Street Fighter 6 disappointed me, and Mortal Kombat. Oh boy, that was a flash in the pan if there ever been one. Great story mode. I enjoyed playing the story mode, but Jesus fuck, I dropped $100 goddamn for that fucking game, and I think I played it for like 2 months. I let my good friend hold the game for a moment, and even he was like, "Yeah, I don't really want this shit." You know, I couldn't give that goddamn game away. That game was, oh man, I don't know. It seemed like on the surface it was gonna be good, but I don't know. I think the whole cameo, in my personal opinion, the cameo system kind of killed it. I didn't mind Mortal Kombat having a new splash of color. It seemed like it was a very colorful game, and I did like some of the direction that it was going. But I don't know, man. Mortal Kombat, to me, it just gameplay wise, Mortal Kombat never held my attention for long. Mortal Kombat was always like one of those spectacle games to me, in my personal opinion. For me, I'm not saying nothing bad about the game. Mortal Kombat's popularity can never be topped by either Street Fighter, Tekken, Soul Calibur. All those games combined, like, cannot do what Mortal Kombat did. But what I'm talking about is like gameplay wise. Nah, man, Tekken is the best. Is my favorite game. It doesn't have a million battle mechanics. Like, you know, like we got Rage Art, we got the heat system. And I mean, like, and you got Power Crush and like a few odd and things like, but that's it. That's it. As far as right now goes, now we'll see how season 2 plays out. but it does seem to me like this is a very good battle mechanic. It's got enough to keep it fresh, you know. Like, you know, it's good to have. I guess it's good to have a combat mechanic if it's done correctly, and maybe some sort of like little extra mechanic, in, like, you know, to kind of feel, to make the like, so you're not just punching, kicking, blocking, and making space and zoning. You know what I'm saying? There's extra. You need. I feel like you need something to make the game, you know, more enjoyable. So I'm down with. I don't mind. I think Tekken 8 is the best Tekken. And it sounds like I might be in the minority, but I don't give a shit what other people think. But it sounds like a lot of people are like, I don't know, a lot of people are really, you got a whole lot of opinions out there. There's a whole lot of assholes out there, you know, because everybody's got an asshole, everybody's got an opinion. There's a whole lot of assholes out there. And, well, I think a lot of people just have gotten to the point where it's like, gimme. I won't. You know? I feel like this Tekken is the best Tekken, me personally speaking. It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. I mean, man, just look at my Asuka. Yeah, have you seen my Asuka? Woo, boy. Man, she is thick. Yikes. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to get out on that tangent, but, you know, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But the game, it looks gorgeous, and the most important thing is when I pick up Asuka for the first time, like when I first got the game and dropped it in my PlayStation 5 and got it installed and all that bullshit. Hey, guess what? When I picked up Asuka, she played just like Asuka from Tekken 5, more or less. She played like Tekken 6 Asuka, Tekken 7, Tekken Tag Team Asuka, more or less. Like, basically what I'm saying is I could pick her up. All her moves were there. It's like, holy shit. It's like, I've never, it's like, you know, yeah, there's some changes in the frame data and all that shit like that. But as far as like putting my hands on the controller and picking up my character, it was like, she was Asuka Kazama, the way she's been like for the past 20 years. That's more than what I can say for Chun-Li in Street Fighter. Whereas every motherfucking iteration of Street Fighter, oh, we gotta make Chun-Li a whole new character. We gotta change up we gotta change up the mechanics of her moves. Like, I hate that shit. That's why I don't want to play Street Fighter 6. I don't care if you got Terry Bogard in the game. Terry Bogard's my favorite dude in probably in fighting game history. Like, you know, I love Terry. But, dude, no, that's not enough to fucking make me come back to that game. I'm sorry. It's too many battle mechanics. Chun-Li's changed. She's not the same. Too many battle mechanics. I don't like the vibe of the game. The game is too... I don't like the vibe of the game. I'm talking presentation-wise. And that's a personal taste on my opinion. Nothing against, like, you know, Street Fighter, but I just don't like... It's something about presentation. You know, it's too colorful. I mean, I like colors, but Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm gonna stroke out. Like every time somebody does like one of those fucking things where all the colors come out. I hate that shit. I hate that game. I'm sorry. It's, yeah, whatever. Sorry, I've been playing Street Fighter 4, and I'm gonna probably play Street Fighter 4 probably forever. Cause if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. I mean, Jesus Christ, that roster is amazing. The battle mechanics is perfect still to this day. And fuck all those new characters. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, back to Tekken. And speaking of fuck all the new characters, yeah, we got a couple of characters on Tekken I'm not really down with. I'm not down with Victor. I'm not down with Yoshimitsu's kind of broken. I don't need none of the pros to tell me. I fought enough Yoshimitsu's to tell you, like, Jesus, fuck, man, that Flash is broken. That damn Flash is broken. And he's got some shit that's like, man... Dude, you gotta be Superman to fucking react to this shit. And even then, you can't. Nah, man. Just watch that Tekken World Championship match where the dude fucking pulled out Yoshimitsu as a pocket pick and fucking ruined my dude's chances of advancing in the tournament. That shit was embarrassing, and that's gonna be the reason why Yoshimitsu gets nerfed. Anyway, I find that Tekken, to me, has treated me very good. Asuka Kazama, they've made some changes to her. I believe she's probably one of the worst characters in the game. From what I've seen. I mean, if you look at the leaderboards, Fergus 2K8 is the Mac Daddy of the Asuka players in the world. I think he's the best Asuka player in the world, and the leaderboards show it. He's the best Asuka player, and he doesn't even scratch the top 100 players. I haven't checked in a while. It's been about a week since I checked. And as of recording this, they're doing system maintenance, so I don't think I can log in now. But yeah, so the best Asuka player in the world came to scratch the top 100. So that tells me, yeah, I think Asuka might be one of the worst players and one of the worst characters in the game. And I don't care. As you can see, we rocking up to the Fujin rank. We're on our way. Spoiler alert: we do get Raijin. We do get Raijin. Yeah, we get Raijin right now. Yes. But you know, it takes some time to put these videos together. So, you know. But Tekken's been really good to me. It's been a really good fighting game. It's got its toxic community, just like every game, every patch of the universe nowadays. You know, it's got a toxicity to it. You know, but for the most part, I find that, and it's got a lot of broken elements. You know, but I find that it's Tekken, and it's the best Tekken ever, in my opinion. The sidestep actually works. There's a reason and a rhyme to sidestep. Not only can you sidestep, you can sidewalk. So this is the first Tekken, in my opinion, where I don't feel like I'm moving on a grid. You know, I don't feel like I'm a peg and I'm moving on a peg like board. You know, that's the way Tekken has always felt. You know, since Tekken 3. You know, sidestep's been like, you know, it's like you're moving on a grid, and you're not really moving like in a 3D plane. If you make sense of that. And what else? And did I mention that the game is gorgeous and Asuka's thick as shit? yes, I gotta throw that back out to you. But I promise I won't mention that again. We'll just let the video speak for itself. However, man, this Tekken is so great, and it's got so many characters that I want to play with. But I've decided, actually, I am currently decided to pick up another character. Yes, I mentioned it. I said I'm gonna pick up Zafina. I like Zafina. I've always liked Zafina since Tekken 6, but I've always been intimidated by her move list. And I'm the kind of person when I decide to study a character, like, I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna pull out a book, pen and paper, and I'm gonna write down all the moves, write down all the stance shit. I'm gonna write down all the properties of the moves. You know, I write all that shit down. You know, and like, it's a bitch to do all that. But see, like, as I'm playing, I don't like to look at my phone. I'm old school. I like to look at a book, a piece of paper. If I'm looking at one screen, I don't want to look at another screen. I'm already looking at one screen. I mean, I'm old school, you know. I mean, you know, I'm gonna, you know, but not only that, but it helps with retention too. It helps with memorization. You know, see, like, my memory doesn't work as good as it used to. And I find that writing shit down is the best way to memorize things, to really internalize it. And then when you look at it, you see your writing on the paper. You know, I don't know. You know, it's just, to me, it helps it click better. And so I got Zafina's moves written down, and I've actually, like, I've been playing her for like 4 days as of right now. And I'm amazed at just how much I've gotten down with her. I haven't mastered the character at all. Her stances, there's still a lot to learn, how to transition and stuff, but I'm really amazed that I think her and Asuka go together like peanut butter and jelly as far as play style. Maybe somebody out there that's a better player, a pro out there, or somebody that really knows what they're doing, maybe you can tell me if there's some legitimacy to this. It's like, if there's some weight to this, because I feel like Zafina and Asuka complement each other. I feel like they're both defensive characters. I feel like Zafina in this game is a very defensive character. Even though she's got mad rush down. She is bad, yo. But I feel like she's built to be defensive. And so I feel like, because I've tried to learn a couple other characters. I've tried to learn Lily. I really want to play Lily. I like Lily. I got my ass whipped by so many Lily players. And I'm like, you know what? I want to get my ass. I want to get up on some of that long-legged goodness right there. You know, nah, her playing style doesn't gel with me. I don't know. It's something different. I've tried my best, but I feel like Zafina, after playing with her one day, I was like, oh yeah, no, I can see this is gonna work. This is gonna work. So Zafina's good. I like the fact that she's just so, her movement. I like her movement. She reminds me of Voldo. Yeah, I think I've been saying that. Like, she's like the female version of Voldo. You know, the way how Voldo is like just such a contortionist. You know, he moves his body around in all these different ways, and he's just crazy, like the way he does things. You know, but I like that. You know, she's really weird the way she moves, and you know, it's like she's dancing. Yeah, she be dancing. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell I like the Bee Gees. I'm old school. Anybody don't know me and don't know this channel, dude, I'm old school as fuck. I love the shit that's like way before my time. Like I like to listen to Motown. You know, like there's this cat named Barrett Strong. He made one of the most popular songs of all time at one time. It was called Money. Yeah, the song is like man, just look it up, man. It's like it's that song where he's like, your love can be such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bills. I need money. That's what I want. Yeah, but see, you know, that's Motown right there. See, nobody don't sing that like that no more. Nobody don't sing that shit no more. It pisses me off. All these so-called artists, all these people up here, like they had the nerve to call themselves artists. Yeah, because they can't call themselves musicians. That would be a lie, a blatant lie. You know, but yeah, artists. And you go back, look at back in the day, like you had people like Aretha Franklin. You had Sam and Dave. Like, you had all these classic acts, man, that can never ever be duplicated. You had James Brown. Hope I didn't hurt your ears there with that piercing eagle screech. But people don't sing like that no more, and it pisses me off. Anyways, let me get back to Tekken here. And since I'm doing a review on Tekken, I will tell you that if you got the jukebox mode in, and if you know about the classic soundtrack like I do, well, music ain't no problem. But I got to warn you, in my opinion, I think the original soundtrack for this game is some of the most atrocious, like god-awful shit that you can put in your fucking ear holes. I mean, this is some awful, awful shit. In my personal opinion, if you love it, you love it. Good for you. Great. Please, I just hope to God you don't be playing that shit when I be fighting you. You know, well, actually, you know, I'll be playing my music, but it irks me when I watch other people play, because I don't listen to the normal soundtrack. And the one I hate the most, other than the intro, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. That shit makes me almost want to hate Iron Maiden. Almost. But Iron Maiden were the originators, you know. Actually the fans were. No, Iron Maiden set it up. I think they started that shit with, it was off the, what album was that? Somewhere in Time. And it was that song Heaven Can Wait, where they had the whole crew come out and do the chorus. Whoa, whatever. Anyways, I'm not here to sing to you. I like to do that in the shower, in case you don't know, you know, or when I be working. Yeah, I got one of them jobs I could be singing. Sometimes I wait for everybody to leave. Sometimes I don't give a fuck. I know these motherfuckers think I'm crazy, and they want to carry me out in a straitjacket. I don't give a fuck. But anyways, back to Tekken. The soundtrack, the original soundtrack for Tekken 8 is atrocious to my ears. I hate the shit. The one soundtrack I like is the one where it's like I believe I hear some saxophones going on and some shit like that. Like there's some saxophones playing, or it's a trumpet. You know, that one's pretty cool. It sounds kind of jazzy. But the one I hate the most is the beach one. Yeah, the beach one where it sounds like a fairy like is being molested by a werewolf, and she's got no choice but to sit there and take it. But the more you listen to it, it sounds like she's enjoying getting it after a while, and it's like, oh my god, this shit just sounds like that. Listen to it, people. That shit sounds awful. What the fuck is wrong with Tekken? Man, they used to have such a badass soundtrack. Go back, I mean, just watch my video here. Like, well, you probably can't hear it now because I probably got the shit turned down. But, like, go back and look at my old videos. Like, dude, that's the way Tekken used to sound. What the fuck is this garbage? I think AI made this music. Because AI makes a bunch of garbage. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they make a bunch of stuff that like, looks cool. And they can emulate stuff that sounds cool. But sometimes AI just makes a bunch of garbage. And people make garbage too. But I think AI got people beat. You know, because man, I'm telling you, this soundtrack is awful. The beach one is the worst though. And the one where it sounds like a fairy's being goddamn molested by a werewolf. Like she's just taking it up the ass. He is just fucking feeding her. He is just fucking splitting her wide the fuck open from asshole to appetite. Like, and she's just singing about it. And she, yeah, and it's like all of a sudden she just gets to that point. She's like, fuck it, you know, hey, it's not so bad. I'm actually like this. Oh man, whatever. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't verbally assault your senses with that imagery. But I've been pretty pissed off lately, and Tekken's been like the only thing that's been good to me. I mean that. I really mean that. You know. But anyways, but if you hook up the jukebox and you put some classic Tekken tunes in there, it's not so bad. Shit, you know. Fuck, man. My favorite soundtracks are Tekken 1, 2, and 3, and Tekken Tag. Probably because I played those probably more than any other Tekken in all my life. Yes. Got fond memories of those tunes. But yeah, like I said, Tekken's been really good to me. I like the learning curve. I feel like I've learned a lot. If you watch my videos, you can see my Asuka has progressed significantly. Like a lot of the mistakes, like a lot of the bullshit play style I had before, like a lot of the bullshit's been trimmed off. I still got some cheap tactics. You know, I still got some, you know, there's still some bullshit. You know, but as you play up through the higher ranks, you'll see that a lot of these players they're not susceptible to the bullshit. So you got to go to the training mode, and you got to figure out you got to find whole new levels of bullshit. You know, like I'll be honest with you, my forward 4 kick, that kick that she does, I use that bitch from long distance. Like when you see me long distance nowadays, I use the fuck out of that fucking forward 3. Cause that shit puts him in a super block stun, and you can get not a 50-50. I feel like maybe a 60-40% like mix up. You know, like I could choose to go for a throw or a low or mid. You know, and I feel like their chances of fucking guarding that shit is not 50-50 no more. It's like, you know, like I said, no, it's, you know, it's more than that. You know, and it's more in my favor, I believe, because I find that it's more, yeah, I don't know. Whatever, I don't want to give away all my game plans here. I don't want to give away divulge all my secrets here. But, you know, but anyways, I love Asuka. I still say I love Asuka. I don't know what it is about her. Asuka Kazama. I think she's like the main one. I don't know what it is. If you would put a gun to my head and ask me what the fuck is so special about Asuka Kazama, please don't shoot me. Please don't kill me. I don't know. We don't know. If anybody out there knows, please tell me, because I really don't know. All I can tell you, she was on Tekken 5, and I was amazed. I just liked her. Like she was like Wonder Woman. You know, I like Wonder Woman. You know, she's like Tekken's Wonder Woman. You know, she was saving cats off of buildings and shit. You know, she's got a strong sense of justice. You know, she's like a superhero, kind of a superheroine. You know, and so that's all I know. And she's thick as shit, and she's got a nice rap. What else you want me to say? You know, and you know, I like them natural looking chicks. You know, but I always like the natural chicks, like, you know, the brown hair, brown eyes. You know, I don't know. Like lately, I like the natural look. You know, brown eyes, brown hair. Hey, you can't go wrong with that look. And so Asuka Kazama, and she just, I don't know, she just got such a, like, she's not really a superhero. They don't build her out like she's something special. She's just a girl who goes to school. Like, she's like Sakura, but like, she's, in my opinion, she's more badass, in my opinion, because Sakura's like, oh, I'm trying to learn. Oh, thank you for being so kind to me. Asuka's like, she's going around like telling gangsters, like, look, y'all need to clean up y'all's act, or if I'm gonna beat y'all's asses. Like, she's got such bravado. She's got such a, she's a tomboy, I guess, you know. And you know, and one more thing, I'm gonna get off this shit, cause I know this shit's getting weird, but I want to talk to y'all today, and I want to talk to you about all kinds of shit. I ain't talked to you in a while, so I want to talk to you, right? This is Wildhair 83 talking to you. I ain't no robot. Ain't no goddamn AI robot. This is Wildhair 83. I'm still a man. I'm still a flesh and blood human being. and I'm still here. I want to talk to you. I want to be real. I like my fighting game girls, you know. Chun-Li, they done changed up so much. They made her so now I can't get down with her no more, you know. She don't play the same. She just don't play the same, you know. So I can't get with her no more. I can't. Street Fighter's kind of. Sorry, I can't play the game. I'll play it for fun. Like I'll play it like to fuck around with, but I ain't even trying to play this shit serious. I gotta dedicate all my time to Tekken. Hell, man, I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like, man, you know how much I said when I got that game I was gonna play the fuck out of that game, and I can't because I got Tekken. Yeah, I've been dedicating all my time to Asuka Kazama, trying to learn how to fucking work this character, learn how to work this waifu, you know. You know, and plus I'm like this. Hey, look, you know, if I gotta spend like hundreds of hours playing this goddamn game, I better pick a character that I don't mind getting my ass whooped with. I don't mind losing with. I don't mind looking with. I mean, looking at, looking with. I don't mind looking at. And you know, I don't know. I just like Asuka Kazama. You know, she's the shit. But I'm picking up. What I've done now is I put Asuka up in a nice hotel room. I put her up in a nice suite somewhere for a while because me and Zafita are like going, we're doing this thing for real. So I've currently got Asuka staged up in a nice hotel suite somewhere. She's living it up. She's in the bubble bath, or she's like, I don't know what the hell she does. Well, I would think that Asuka would probably be playing tennis, or she'd be on the treadmill or something, you know. But anyway, she's chilling, and me and Zafina are fucking learning this shit now. So that's what it is. I love Tekken. It's been a learning curve. You know, I've been able to see how good I've gotten. I go back and look at my old replays, and me personally, I'm amazed. I'm like, wow, man, look at all these dumbass mistakes. Look at all this dumb shit I used to do. Like, damn, Wild Hair, you were such a dumbass. Damn, Captain. You know. And so it's been very rewarding. I think to me that's what I like about fighting games. It's the journey. You know, I used to be all about winning, and I like to win. You know, hey, who wakes up in the morning is like, you know, sure, I feel like losing today. Sure, can't wait to lose. You know, there's got to be some benefit to it. You know, like I don't mind losing nowadays as long as I'm learning. And like I'm in the process of learning. You know. Like I be playing these really good like Tekken Kings and Tekken Emperors, and these dudes be fighting me. They be fighting me using one move, right? And at first I'd be like, man, these motherfuckers are disrespectful as shit. But it's like most of the time I get around their one move bullshit, and then they stop, and then they recognize, okay, I can't do my one move. After a while, I'll figure it out. And like, you know, it's kind of funny. You're like, yeah, this motherfucker's only using one move on me. And then it makes you feel stupid because it's like, how come I can't figure this shit out? And then when you finally figure it out, I mean, you still gonna get your ass toe up, you know, from asshole to appetite. But it's like, but when you get those little victories, like when you figure out, aha, a mid fucking stops that move, or I can just duck that shit, or you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You know, that shit makes you feel good. You know, or learning matchups. You know, you got like 30-some characters on this goddamn game. And dude, I haven't even started to scratch the surface on a fraction on most of these characters. You know, like Steve Fox as I like to call him. I made sure to I labbed the fuck out of Steve Fox because I got tired of getting my ass beat by him. As some people do, I just got tired of getting my ass beat by Steve Fox. That shit where he's like, over here. Yeah, I dare y'all motherfuckers to run for me now because I ain't stupid no more. Like, see, when I play a Steve Fox now, let me tell you what, I play a Steve Fox at the starting round, I don't do shit. I don't give a fuck. I might sidestep or I might take a step back, but I ain't gonna do shit. But see, you know, cause I got tired of that shit. Goddamn, I know, dude, and the computer must known I got tired of getting my ass beat. Cause I was getting mad. I was like, yo, what's up with all these Steve Foxes? This was a while back. This wasn't recent. This was like 2 months ago. You know, but I remember just like, man, I'm tired of fighting Steve Fox. But it's like the computer was like, nah, you need to learn this shit. And then before I knew it, it clicked. It's like, okay, when you fight Steve Fox, right, at the starting round, no matter what, don't matter if it's round 3, round 5, or final round, you don't engage this motherfucker at the start. You don't. Because they will get you. They will get you. You will get comfortable. Round 2, round 3, whatever, and then it gets to the last round. They will fucking eat your ass alive with that over here, and they go back and they sucker punch the shit out of you. And next thing you know, you're getting your ass beat from one corner of the goddamn screen, and then they haul off and beat your ass all the way to the next. Like, boy, I laughed the fuck out of Steve Fucks. That's why I call him Steve Fucks. It's not Steve Fox, and he lied to you. That's a typo. I promise you, it's not Steve Fox. No, it's Steve Fucks. Because what the fuck? Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't learned all Steve Fox's tricks, but I just, little shit like that. Just got tired of that. I need Lab King. That's what I need to do next. But I don't fight as many kings as I fight Steve Fox's. I guess Steve Fox is working that program with King, and he's on that steroid regimen. Yeah, if you know the canon story, that shit's such. Man, why is Tekken's story such garbage? I will complain about that. See, I'm not gonna complain about Clive being in the game. I real quick before I get into this Tekken story being garbage. My opinion on Clive being in the game. At first, I was disappointed because I wanted Tifa in the game. I mean, straight up, I want another waifu in the game. I mean, Jesus Christ, Tekken 8's already a goddamn sausage fest. I mean, yeah, I think we got 8 women on the game. There's like 20 dudes. Can we get like a fucking a 1/3 ratio of taco versus sausage party? For fuck's sake, for Steve fuck's sake. Anyway, so I was a little upset that Tifa wasn't in the game, and I actually shut off the whole. I stopped watching the whole fucking event. I stopped watching the whole game show awards. I was like, I cut the shit off after that. I saw my man Clive. I saw Jen standing there. I cut the shit off, and I was mad for maybe 2 minutes. But then I thought about it. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I like Final Fantasy 16. Once again, I'm not a modern gamer. I kind of distance myself from modern gaming. But I have beat Final Fantasy 16. I completed that fucking game. And I hope they don't never make no more Final Fantasies that play like that. But I actually like the story. I thought the story was very, very good. And alert. If you have not played Final Fantasy 16, I'm about to spoil some shit. Alert, I'm about to spoil Final Fantasy 16. If you don't give a fuck, then hey, I don't give a fuck neither. But you have been warned about to spoil this shit. Right? So look, dude, man, I don't mind Clive being in Tekken 8 because you already got fucking Yoshimitsu running around, goddamn sword. You got Victor running around. I think Victor is the most ridiculous character that's already on the goddamn game. I mean, it sounds like a fucking child design this shit. Like, hey Timmy, what kind of character would you like to put on a video game? Oh, I want to put a guy on a game. He's got a knife in each hand. He's got a gun, and he's got a laser sword that can cut through anything. Yeah. I mean, think about this. What the fuck were they thinking? Why the fuck does this dude got to have 2 knives, a gun? I mean, you want to talk about somebody that's... Why not show up the Tekken in a tank? I'm sorry. Like, why not fucking just bring Master Chief on the goddamn game? I'm just saying. Oh, well, that's right. Well, Halo's not really popping right now like that. But I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? Nothing against Clive. I mean, I'm just saying, like... I don't have no problem with Clive being in the game because we already got Victor on the game. That's all I'm saying. Jesus Christ, like I told my wife about it. At first she's like, well, it sounds kind of cool. But then I told her about, well, think about it, this is Tekken. Oh, she's like, oh, I know. I thought this was like I thought you were talking about like a Call of Duty type of game. It's like, no, but a Tekken game, that sounds kind of strange. Like, why would a man have a gun, a knife, and a fucking sword? Energy sword. Like, fuck. How overpowered do you need to be? Anyways, so I hate Victor. Victor's like my most hated character in the game, next to Claudio. I don't like Claudio or Victor. And I'm sorry if y'all like those characters, nothing against you personally. But I hate these characters on the level, And that's cool, because I hear everybody tell me my character Asuka is trash all the time. So, hey, it's cool. Hey, I'm a big boy. And, you know, I understand everybody ain't gonna like you. And I'm a grown up, you know, and I know how things is, you know, everybody ain't gonna like you and everybody ain't gonna like your character. That's cool. I ain't gonna like everybody else's character neither. You know, some people just don't like women. You know, I noticed that. That shit's, you know, it's kind of odd to me. You know, some people, and like, it's not they don't like women, but it's like they go out their way to like kind of hate women. Like they hate women. Like they don't even want to share the space with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, like in their world, in their perfect world, it would be a perfect world if women, not only if they were just barefoot and pregnant, no, in their mind, they would be like, yeah, it would be a perfect world if women just didn't inhabit this game at all. Yeah. You know, so I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. I'm gonna get off of that. But anyway, so I'm not like, I like Clive, cause Clive died, right? And that shit had me in tears, right? Like, Clive is the Jesus Christ of Final Fantasy, right? Cause dude, Clive is a badass character. This motherfucker, like, fuck Victor. Victor's overpowered as shit. Clive killed a god. You know what I'm saying? Clive killed God. Not a god, but he killed the god of the world of Final Fantasy 16. Like I said, I tell you I'm gonna be using spoilers. So, dude, in my opinion, Clive is the most badass Final Fantasy character, dude, since Cloud, since Squall. I think Titus is pretty badass. Titus grown on me over the years, you know. When he first came out, I hated Titus. I know a lot of y'all call it Titus, but think about it, Titus don't make sense. Like tide, like water. Think about it, tide is like, it has something to do with water. What's a Titus? Titus, like it's not even, like, think about it. Come on, think about it, y'all. It's a strong I sound. Promise you. It's a strong I, not the weak I. Like the weak I is Edis, but no, I don't think it's Titus. I promise you. I promise you it's Titus. Anybody calls it Titus is like, I don't know, it's probably been accepted. But anyways, whatever. It makes more sense if it's Titus is all I'm saying. Anyways, but I think Titus was the last badass character. Well, really Arn was the last badass character we had Grace of Final Fantasy. I haven't really, like, you know, come on. But Clive is the baddest Final Fantasy character. He slayed a god, and he was such a, like, his whole character, he didn't have no daddy issues, you know, he wasn't like he didn't have the issues that Squall or Cloud or Titus had, in my opinion. You know, he was just all about trying to make the world a good place and trying to find out about his brother and shit, you know, like he was all cared about the people and stuff. And Sid, you know, Sid, man, yo, thinking about Sid was the man. Sid was the fucking man. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is that I'm glad that the new Sid, we got a new Sid on Tekken 8. That's all I'm trying to say, yo. Cause boy, I'm glad I got somebody. Now I can fucking take the Victor's ass. Yes. That's all I'm saying. Clive is gonna be overpowered as shit, and I don't mind. Cause it don't matter. You know, this is Tekken. We got dudes, we got everybody, we got people running around with shooting guns and shit. And there's about to be on the goddamn game shooting bazookas. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. You know, everybody bitching about Clive. Everybody got swerved. That's what it is. Everybody got swerved, yo. Everybody was sitting there thinking, oh, it's going to be Tifa. I thought it would be Tifa. Everybody said, oh, it's going to be Yakuza. Somebody from Yakuza, yo. Yeah. Hey, like, nobody knew who the fuck it was. Nobody knows it was going to be Clive. Then nobody knows it was going to be Clive. They swerved everybody. And I don't mind. You know, I think it's a heel move, and I'm glad with it. I'm like, we all got swerved, yo. I got swerved, too. It's just like, it was a classic wrestling move, yo. They swerved the fuck out of us. Now, does it make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense to put Clive on the game. But like I said, you already got people, you got demons and angels, and you know what? Fuck all of them, because Clive gonna fuck all of them. Because Clive killed a god. Fuck, man, what the hell is Kazooie gonna do to Clive? Clive killed God. You know, what the hell? Angel. An angel? Oh, angels. Man, Clive don't give a fuck. He killed God. And I can't say it enough. That shit just, it makes my penis erect to say that. Yeah, Clive killed God. Yeah. Anyways, I told you this ain't no kid's show. But anyways, so I don't mind Clive being on the game. I'm gonna have him. I can't wait to play him. He's gonna be like a side project, like a side project. I'm not gonna take it too seriously unless I love it. Unless but everybody else gonna be running around with their Clives. Everybody gonna be running around with their Clives on by tomorrow. I guarantee it. This shit's gonna be awesome. The motherfuckers gonna be overpowered as fuck. I can't wait. Yeah. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. And everybody's a bunch of entitled. Everybody really acts like they're entitled to everything. This ain't your game. This is Harada's game. This is Mr. Murray's game. You know what I'm saying? This is Bandai Namco's game. Yeah, I think they've been really good to us. They've given us some real good fan service. Really good fan service in the wink department. I love it. And really, man, like they've just been very good to us. You know what I'm saying? Like Mortal Kombat has fallen off big time. They're not in the shitter like Mortal Kombat is. Like they shouldn't even call it Mortal Kombat. They should call it Mortal Kombat versus the world, because they gonna have more of guest characters than like anything else. Like that's kind of silly, ain't it? Whatever. But one more thing I want to talk about. I said I was going to talk about Tekken's story. Tekken's story is garbage. I haven't even played the story mode for this game yet, because it's crazy too. I used to love the story in Tekken, but it's just fallen off over the years. Like everybody's got armies. I liked it when it was all about the tournament. The big time tournament. Now the tournament's just such a side note. Now it's not even a side note. It's like now it's a little bullet point. Shit. There is no story. I feel like the AI just designed half this shit. That's what I feel like. I don't know. Yeah. My man Kazuya, he's a dictator now. Everybody wants to be a dictator now, and I'm in the boat of people who's like, what? Fuck the Mishimas. Fuck this whole. I'm sick and tired of this old man and his fucking shitty ass family. All of them got problems, and somebody need to take all of them and just dump all of them into outer space. Oh, except Reina. Reina can stay. For obvious reasons. Reina just needs to rule the world, and all the rest of them, take all the Mishimas and just launch them into the sun. Yeah. And there you go. That'll take care of that. But I don't even play Reina. I haven't even given her a chance. But I don't mind her. I see her swagger. If I had the time and everything, I would definitely pick her up. But I definitely don't mind fighting her. I love getting my ass whooped by her. Yeah. I love getting stomped into the ground by Reina. Literally. Yeah. But let's see what else we got going on here. The story is trash. Asuka Kazama like could have been the whole story for Tekken has just devolved into a mess. Just devolved into a goddamn mess. Like, look how Paul Phoenix used to be somebody. Like, all the characters that used to be somebody, now they gotta take a back seat to like all these new characters that have come up. Like, Claudio and Zafina are gonna be like in a program together. Like, I don't know what the fuck that's about. I did see that shit. That shit sucked. I don't like Claudio. I don't know. I don't like Claudio. Like I said, man. Hey, look, all these bullshit characters got their magic and all that bullshit. Hey, guess what? I'm glad I'm gonna finally have me a character that's gonna have some magic and some bullshit. Can't wait for Clive. Oh yeah, boy, we're gonna have thunder power. We got thunder, fire, ice. What? Earth? Man, we gonna fuck them. We gonna fuck them with Clive, baby. We gonna fuck them. Oh, baby. Let's see. I think we're gonna get ready to bring this thing to a close here. Let's see. What else? Oh, but wait. Back to the story. But yeah. The story is completely devolved. Like, remember Paul Phoenix used to be like number one contender? Like, him and Kazuya used to like be neck and neck. He was always like the last one, but he could never quite get there. And then who else was like very important to the story? Nina was very, very important. Remember they cryogenically froze her. Like, she's like a fucking grandma now. Like, and it wasn't Steve Fox her son. Wasn't Steve Fox Nina's son or some shit like that? I'm telling you, the Tekken story just evolved so much. Asuka Kazama was pretty prominent. Her and Jin met one time. They had a face-to-face encounter, or should I say, Jin had a face-to-boob encounter with his cousin. and then like she knocked the shit out of him, and they never interacted no more since then. And Lily must be like a lesbian, cause she's madly in love. She's got the hots for Asuka, dude. Lily has got the hots for Asuka, cause she would not leave her alone. In fact, now, like Asuka's taking over Lily is taking over Asuka's family dojo. Like, she just rolls up like, yeah, I done bought you out. Yeah, I got so much money. I bought your whole family dojo. So yeah, I own all y'all. Like what? And what is Lily's fascination with Asuka anyway? Asuka seems like she just don't even have nothing to do with her. She's like, Asuka treats Lily like she's a bad odor. And Lily's like Pepe Le Pew, falling around like Lily's like literally think about it, like she's French and she's got a bad odor and she's following Asuka around. Asuka's the cat trying to get away, desperately trying to get away. Oh, Asuka baby, I don't know how you're gonna wash that wipe straight up off your back. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do about that. But yeah. So yeah, the story in Tekken is just a mess everywhere. It's a mess everywhere. It's a fucking mess. Oh boy. But I don't play the game for the story. I got my own story going on. Asuka Kazama is basically I don't know, she's just trying to win the goddamn King of Iron Fist tournament so she can buy her fucking dojo back from Lily's stank ass. That's the story for me. And Zafina is trying to exercise the demon in her arm. Yeah. And who else I got going? Oh, and Clive. Well, Clive has been brought back from the dead to be in Tekken 8. And so, yeah, you can't fuck with that. You can't fuck with Clive. You don't want to fuck with Clive, yo. He's going to be the goddamn man. There's going to be so many Clives running around out there by tomorrow, dude. And dude, I haven't even looked at his move list. I haven't seen none of his gameplay footage. I haven't seen none of it. Because I like shit to be a surprise. But I already know the shit's going to be busted. I already know. The dude's going to have a sword. He's going to have magic. He's going to have Ifrit. You know Ifrit's going to be somewhere up there. I can't wait, yo. It's going to be glorious. Going to be glorious. Well, let's see. I think we're about here at the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed watching my Asuka thrash around, get thrashed. I love Tekken 8. It's a wonderful spectacle. And I'm very happy with what they've done. I'm not happy with everything. You know, I don't like the fact that I got all this Tekken fight money. I got all this fight money, right? And what the fuck am I gonna do with all this fight money? Hey, Harada, Murray, what am I gonna do with all this fight money? Do you know what it's like out there, Murray? Oh, sorry, I had to do that. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Murray. I'm not gonna. I didn't mean to, implement you with the Joker movie in any way. I was just trying to make a quote. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap this up here. I think I've talked enough. Wow, 15 minutes. Holy shit. Yeah, I can't. Well, I've done it for y'all. I feel like I want to come and talk to y'all. I want to make sure y'all know that I'm still here. My classic video gaming is still on hiatus, but I'm still playing Tekken, and I'm still loving it. And I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying watching me slosh through this game. And if you haven't considered already, maybe think about playing Tekken, because it's a great game. It's got a really good replay system to help you actually teach you how to play the game. Like literally, maybe I should show it to you sometime. But like they will pause it and they will show you moves that you can do. Like they'll give you tips. It's really cool. It's really awesome. And I would like to see more people play Tekken. I think it's the fighting game of the year, and for good reason. It had no competition, to be honest with you. It had no competition whatsoever. No competition whatsoever. Yeah. What else I want to say? I am WildHair83. If you wanna play me, or if you wanna add me on just look me up. I'm always happy to fight. I'm not the best player, but I'll give you a good challenge. And if you're not an intermediate player, you better be ready, because I'm not easy. I'm not easy. I'll say it like that. If you're not a pro, I'm not easy. And really, I just like the game. I like having fun. Like I think I said earlier in the video, I've been real pissed off lately. There's a lot of things pissing me off. There's a lot to be pissed off about. I feel like people are stupid, and just that. I feel like Tekken's been a real bright spot in my life. I also have a really good job. It's not the best job, but I got a job, and I'm happy doing it, and I like doing it, and I've been doing it for the past 5 months, and I like my work, but the golden moment of my day is to come home and play Tekken, unless I'm too tired. Sometimes I'd be too tired for Tekken. Sometimes old Captain Wildhair 83 be too tired for Tekken 8. But Tekken 8's been a really good moment. It's been good to me, and that's why That's why I personally don't like to see people talk a lot of trash about it and be like really all like, oh, the developers are stupid. The developers don't, blah blah blah. I'm like, hey, look, man, this is Harada's game. This is Mr. Murray's game. This is their world, and we living in it. And I feel like we lucky. I feel like that we're lucky that we got good people working on games now. Like the team that working on Virtua Fighter, the way how they announced it, you could tell they really care about that game, and it's not just a cash grab. I understand. Folks got to keep money on, got to pay rent, got mouths to feed. And these games do cost a lot of money these days. Unfortunately, that's the downside to these gorgeous graphics. And the downloadable content and stuff like that. I don't really like all that shit. But if Tekken's gonna be my only game, then it'll be all right. But I can't do that for every game. That's why Tekken's gonna be my only game. That's why I can't play Street Fighter. That's why I blew $100 and some on Mortal Kombat, and I played that shit for like a month, and I haven't looked back. And well, there you go, NetherRealm. But don't be looking forward to that no more. But Tekken, I think Tekken's a great game. It's been a bright spot in my life. Can't say that enough. It's been really good to me, and I look forward to seeing it get better. Yeah, and I hope I want to see more people play Tekken. Yeah, because I feel like it's a great game. Is it balanced? Is it perfect? No, but it's a whole lot of fun, and it's the best Tekken ever, man. It's the best Tekken ever. Brings back a lot of memories playing Tekken over the years. Had a lot of memories. Had a lot of bitter matches, had a lot of build rivalries over the years. Tekken was the game I think that really got me dedicated to being a fighting game fanatic. It won't just like a casual thing no more. I had a friend. I'm gonna call him the Flurious One. He'll know who he is. He's probably one of the biggest rivals I had. We had some of the most heated matches. We had a lot of good time, greatest times of my life. And but boy, I tell you, sometimes we almost came to blows. Because Tekken, no other game piss you off like Tekken, and I see that now. Like this game just brings back all those memories. This game, no other game piss you off like Tekken. I don't know what it is about Tekken. Something about Tekken just brings out the animal in you, man. Boy, I'm telling you, that shit just make you want to fight. But like you got to kind of rein it in a little bit. Sometimes that horse gets loose from that stable. You got to go out, you got to go and rein her back in. But Tekken brings back a lot of memories. And for my friend's sake, I hope they put Lei Wulong in the game. You know who you are. Yep. And I hope they put Lei Wulong in the game. I don't like Lei Wulong. He's not my boy. But I got so many fond memories of fighting Lei. Lei was like, I hated Lei. I hated Lei so much. Oh my God, I want to tell y'all, I hated Lei Wulong. But I miss him. God damn it. I don't want to go around saying developers are stupid. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. But I must say, y'all must be kind of crazy not putting Lei Wulong on the game. Because he was a staple. He was a staple character. He'd been up there for all them Tekkens. And you gonna put the panda up there? Like, I'm just saying, man, I ain't trying to, I'm gonna complain a little bit, you know, but I ain't gonna say that developers are dog shit or they're stupid, you know, but I'm just gonna say, like, hey, y'all kind of crazy. And one more thing before I let you go. This is my last talking point. I find it weird they're putting Soul Calibur, they're putting Soul Calibur-esque characters in Tekken. Like, Noctis, putting him in Tekken's kind of alright, right? Putting Clive in Tekken's kind of alright, right? So hear me out. What if? Now, if you stuck me in video this long, I think this could be a pretty critical talking point. What if Harada and Namco them got something planned where they're gonna make a Final Fantasy themed fighting game? Like, I'm just trying to wrap my head around why we keep getting these Final Fantasy characters in Tekken. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking, wouldn't it be cool, like, if they take the Soul Calibur engine and, like, make Final Fantasy characters, you know, and, like, you know, go over the top with the shit like they do in Tekken here, what they've done lately, like the over the top shit, you know. But can you imagine, are you imagining a Final Fantasy fighting game kind of like that Duodecim shit, but it's like it on the engine of Soul Calibur? And, dude, are you imagining? They take like they do like they did. They take the main character and they take the villain from each Final Fantasy and put them on the game. Dude, are you imagining the fucking, oh boy, are you imagining the good shit that could come out of that game? Oh man, you know, I'm just saying, you know, you don't know what they might be doing. You know, we don't know what they might be doing. Harada likes to, they like to work with people. And I like to get my hopes up. So yeah, I like to smoke that hopium. Yeah. But anyway, that is just food for thought. You know, what if? Well, I am Captain Wild Hair 83. If you made it through this hour, thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching me, watching my Asuka Kazama wreck shit and get wrecked. It was a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed putting this video together for you. And I'll catch you next time. Until then, take it easy. Peace.